Good day, one and all. Welcome back to the Dreamfall Chapters Let's Play. In the first two parts, we met Zoe Castillo yet again, still in a coma. And she's been helping people to return from their nightmare-type dreams back to normal sleep. They're being controlled by a dream machine. And following a conversation with the vagabond, she has discovered that perhaps she can even come out of her coma. There you can see her body in the coma in the background, and Zoe's mind version, if you like, free to roam the dream world. So let us begin searching for a door which the vagabond hinted at would be the way to escape the coma.
Storytime feels more real to me now than the waking world does.
I think this is how she refers to the dream world, story time.
There's no end to it. It goes on like this forever. Mountains, valleys, endless plains. A sky full of stars, never changing.
Okay. So do we have to go back here? I'm looking for a door.
I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did.
Okay. Hey!
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me.
Ah! Okay, she's the doorway. Righto. Let's have a look.
Me. My body. That's the only connection between storytime and home.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we need to... Should we try and get into her mind?
I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind.
Funky. I've just noticed that the symbol here when I can interact with something is the same as the symbol on the back of her coat. Wonder if that means anything.
That's not doing anything at all.
Okay.
Except maybe giving me hot flashes.
Alright, so don't turn the lights on.
I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop. And stop is... no. Bad.
Stop is death. Can we do something to the life machine? Life support.
The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty.
Ew.
Happy thoughts.
So do something to the life support.
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world.
Ah.
I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Oh! There's something else. Ah! Didn't notice that before.
That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts. No light source there.
Ah!
Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD.
Groovy. Now try the mind meld.
So, okay. The cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now... oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like a train of thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it.
Oh, oh, oh. Go slower. Go to the thing. Or do we slow? There we go. Okay, slow and do the mind thing. Ah, cool.
Where do you think you're going? Did you think it was going to be that easy? A quick chat with Mr. Dinner Theatre and then sayonara to story time? Hello, second chances? Don't be a fucking tosser. You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
Sod off. Zoe, you're very angry.
I'm not going over this again. I've made up my mind. I'm going home. I'm not letting her stand in my way. I've made up my mind. I'm not staying here. What was I thinking?
No.
She's right. Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I don't want that to be a part of me. I'm not letting her stand in my way.
Yeah, sod off.
Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You're still rejecting your own self, your past. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me.
Oh, there's a bit of self-loathing here, isn't there? Oh, that didn't work.
You think this time it's going to play out differently? That's real cute. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. I'm not going over this again. I've made up my mind. I'm going home. I'm going home. Home. Sure. Why not? Why not go home? Easy. Oh, but wait. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. Everything and everyone you ever cared for is gone. You're right. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. So it's not perfect. What is? I've grown. It's not true. It's not all gone.
It is true.
She's right. We don't have a home together.
No.
Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. Me, us, whatever this is. So it's not perfect. What is? I'm
So
not
what?
asking for a perfect home. I just want a home. And my life back. Nice retort, big sister. Did you rehearse that one? What did you call me? Touch a nerve, did I? That was you. You were there. You said goodbye to faith. It's not for you to mock and use against me. That was never me. You left me behind before that. You ignored your true self and pretended to be a hero. Like that was ever gonna stick. No, not a hero. A grown-up. Unlike the whiny bitch I used to be. But, you know, that's okay. I accept who I was. I accept you. Spare me the bullshit. You're lying to yourself. You don't want anything to do with me. I'm ready to embrace who I was. Who I am. Who I will be. Oh yeah? And who is that?
Decision point, your choice will have major consequences for the story and gameplay. OMG.
I used to know where my life was supposed to be heading. But I'm not sure that's where I want to go next. And that's fine. I'm ready for a change.
Or...
I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. There was certainty in that. I don't know why I lost faith in who I was and who I wanted to be, but it's time to find my way back. I used to know where my life was supposed to be.
ready for a change. The path that might be.
I'm not sure. I don't know yet.
Golly!
You're a part of me now. You always will be. We need each other. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening.
Are we coming out of the coma? Ooh, this is exciting!
My name is Zoe Castillo. And I'm alive.
It was self-loathing. It was hatred. That's why she was in a coma. Golly. Chapter 2, Awakenings. 3 months later. I hope she stopped hating herself. Ooh.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander?
It's a lovely nose, isn't
my ability
it?
to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to establish...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
Golly.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good.
Of course he's there. He's a prisoner.
I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? What could he possibly want? I have nothing to say to him. I won't give him the pleasure of hearing me speak. What good will it do? He wants me to plead. I shall not.
Silence.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvane. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we dotted every I and crossed every T.
That's a pretty tricky choice, isn't it?
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. I was a warrior, but now I'm merely a prisoner. And soon, I will be blessedly free of everything.
Death is lighter than a feather. Duty is heavier than a mountain.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I laid down my sword and turned on my people, even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. What does it matter? Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man, or to anyone.
Silence again.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me, almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury, no closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
He's going to be executed tomorrow. Good grief.
How can he understand? How can anyone? To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. I wish he would just leave. I have nothing more to say to him. I don't care. How can he understand?
Let's say
How
something.
can anyone? You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
No. I have no family. No country. Nothing to fight for. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Marvellous. Oh, he's packing, isn't he?
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
Ooh, we're being rescued by a one-legged man.
Well, hurry up, boy. We ain't got much time.
And he was at the that funeral.
Bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's
going
No
on?
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order ride. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, you need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
Gosh. Well, I'm stunned. Zoe fought herself and is now out of her coma. We've now entered chapter 2 of the game, and I'm now playing as Alvani, I think his name is, who is a prisoner about to be executed the next morning, and a surprise rescue has come from a fellow prisoner by the looks of it. But we need to find a key to this gate. It seems like this is a prison and there's been an uprising in the prison, or a castle of some description. I have no idea what's going to happen next, but for now I'm going to end the episode, bid you a fond farewell and a tally-ho!